Here's your sports rush for August 18, 2026. 6 stories. Let's go. The Buss family is selling what's left of its Lakers ownership. The family has agreed to sell its remaining 17.8% stake to majority owners Josh Kushner and Bob Iger, a deal that would push their combined ownership to roughly 83% of the franchise. But it's not settled. Jeannie Buss's lawyer says a 2017 court order keeps her as the team's controlling owner for life, and is disputing whether the sale can go through. The Buss family has run the Lakers since 1979. Von Miller has a new home for his 15th NFL season. The 8-time Pro Bowl pass rusher signed a 1-year deal with the Dallas Cowboys worth up to $7.5 million with incentives. But the number that matters most is 34%. That's all the defensive snaps Miller needed last season to lead Washington with 9 sacks, which is exactly why Dallas is betting a situational role can still wreck a quarterback's day. Now he joins Dallas's edge rusher overhaul. Matt Chapman's season is over. The Giants' third baseman underwent surgery to repair a hernia and a torn core muscle, an injury he first felt back in April and tried to play through for weeks before finally landing on the injured list July 1st. That timeline matters because it means 8 to 12 weeks of rehab starting now, which the team says puts his full recovery on track for a normal 2027 offseason. Chapman batted .235 with 7 home runs and 42 RBIs over 84 games this season. Pete Crow-Armstrong just made Cubs history. He crushed a 2-run walk-off home run in the 10th inning to beat the crosstown rival White Sox 7-5 at Wrigley Field. It was his 30th home run of the season, giving him back-to-back 30-30 seasons, 30 homers and 31 stolen bases this year alone. That's rare company, but what makes it matter is a team still chasing October. He's the first Cubs player to go 30-30 since Sammy Sosa. He went 4 for 5 on the night with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs. The Ravens announced that O.J. Brigance has died at 56 after a long battle with ALS. Brigance recorded the first tackle of Super Bowl 35 in Baltimore's win over the Giants, but what makes his story remarkable is what came after football. Diagnosed with ALS in 2007, he continued serving as the team's senior advisor for player engagement for nearly 2 decades from a wheelchair, using a communication device to speak. He and his wife Chanda founded the Brigance Brigade Foundation to support others fighting the disease. Some good news out of Giants camp. Malik Nabers took part in full-speed team drills for the first time since tearing his ACL and meniscus last season. That matters because the Giants' entire offense looked different with him on the field last year. Wearing a non-contact jersey, he caught all 3 of his targets in 7-on-7 work, including a leaping grab in traffic that he secured and slammed down. Nabers said his soul has been dead being away from the game, and it finally came back to life. With about 3 weeks until kickoff, it's still unclear if he'll be ready for Week 1 against the Cowboys. That's your sports rush for today. Subscribe so you never miss a day.